So hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Anastasia Obilo here, and today we are cooking. So welcome to my kitchen and a happy new month to you. We're in the month of February, the month of love, Paris. The month that brings celebration of love, not just for our spouses or partners, love interest, also for our siblings, also for our families, friends, and what have you. Anyway, so today we are cooking oha soup and nsala soup. These are two Igbo dishes that are sort of my husband's favorites. And why are we doing this in this season of Valentine? Your girl has a Valentine wish list, and who else to bring that to life if not my spouse? Yes. And so in the bid to trying to convince my husband to bring my Valentine wish list to pass, let me bring something to the table. Yeah, I have all this brought to the table, and so let's see if we convince him. And on my Valentine wish list are number one, flowers. You see, I just want flowers. Am I asking for too much? Am I? Number two, a dinner date. Like, see, ever since Rain came into the picture, I can't remember the last time we went out on a proper date. Like, us going out to eat is because we are going to eat out, because no cooking today. Not actually dressing up like nice and then having we time. Number three would be a new phone. You guys, my phone has experienced trauma, and to think that this is the phone I film with, I do every other thing with, especially filming with. It's an iPhone 11 Pro Max. I've been using it for a while. It already has issues now, so that is another thing on my wish list. So you guys, my mother told me, I don't know about your own mother, my mother told me that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and what I have to bring to the table. And in this case, this is what I'm bringing to the table. So on this table we have chicken. Chicken is going to be for the nsala. See, if you're making nsala soup, you have no business using beef. See, I can argue this anywhere. Nsala soup goes very well with beef. No, sorry, did I say that? Nsala soup goes very well with fish, catfish, goat meat, and lastly chicken, which we are using today. If you don't have any of these, I'm sorry, forget about nsala. Cook something else. I have beef here. Beef is going to be for my oha soup. I have oha leaves, I have uziza leaves, I have stockfish, I have yam. I just need chunks of yam to thicken my nsala soup. I have dry fish. Dry fish is also for the nsala soup. Fresh pepper. I have ede, cocoyam in English. I have crayfish. Then I have my seasoning here, salt, maggi, and whatnot, depending on what works for you in your kitchen. So enough talking, let's cook. Let's convince this man that Valentine wish list has to come to life. So see, this beef is quite strong, like really strong from what I've come to understand. So we are going to cook it for a lot. We are going to cook it for a while I prep my other ingredients. And meal prepping makes kitchen work like a lot easier. It just makes you look like you're not doing so much, like it's not taking a lot of time. Then I put my chicken on fire. I don't know, I'm excited cooking. And again, for my apron, see, this apron is just giving Christmas colors instead of Valentine colors. I know I made this apron during Christmas, during the festive period, and it came handy, even if I planned to film that period but it didn't work out. I was really masking the moment. And anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's cook, starting with our proteins. Do you guys do this? Is this even hygienic? I'm sorry, but I do that. Shoot me. You know what? Is it just me that just buy familiar spice that I've seen on maybe people's videos or just on the internet randomly, and then I get home and then I end up asking myself, why did I buy this ground cinnamon? Please, if you know the exact use of it, is it for spicing your meat, is it for whatever, what is the actual use of ground cinnamon? Would you recommend it? Because it just sounded familiar when I saw it at the mall, and then I just bought it. Now I don't think I should use what I don't, because we have a goal with this food. We don't want to mess it up. But please let me know in the comment section if you've used this ground cinnamon and what it actually does. So our chicken is cooking now. Time to prep our ingredients: vegetables, pepper, crayfish. Okay, I already have ground crayfish, so I just need to prep my pepper. What should I go in next? What will make things easier? My main target now is nsala, so I think the best thing to do now is to cut my yam into little tiny chunks for the nsala soup. So let's get into it. Everything is going very well, or is it? It's time to roll them sleeves and continue from where we stop, because this Valentine wish list they've been in my fridge for like 2 to 3 days now, so they are not exactly fresh, and I feel like this is not the or how we were used to collect all the things we listed down, like, but some part of it is still fresh and we just have to make good use of it. But you guys, I'm not happy. When cutting oha leaves, I was told, or should I say I was taught, that if maybe after cutting, after taking it out of the sticks, and then it's time to chop it, if you chop it with a knife, the soup becomes bitter. I don't know how true that is. If you're Igbo, please let me know how true that is. But that is how I was raised. Your oha leaves like this, and then you chop, then like that. I was told that if you use a knife, the soup is going to turn bitter. Please, if you know how true that is, please let me know. Please let me know. So let's unbox our ogiri. Finally, this is where the treasure is. What? You guys, I'm so tired. I started cooking like past 1 p.m. and right now is like past 3 or to 4. I don't know, that was last time I checked. I couldn't believe that. I was talking to myself for a moment, as if I'm not even talking to myself already. I was recording and I didn't know my phone went off. Like, it just suddenly went off. I didn't even know. I just was like, I just stopped to check. I was like, let me even check this stuff, only for me to realize that it had stopped recording a while ago. And I think the last clip you guys saw was me showing you guys what a day looks like, and it went off from there. So every other thing that came afterwards was just this. Sha, you didn't miss much. You just steal me with the soup. My cocoyam is ready now, and that is what I'm pounding. My kitchen is hot, hence why we brought our whole gist and our whole cooking outside. Not entirely, I only brought this out. nsala soup. Finally, our oha soup and to follow my nsala soup, my oha soup and my nsala soup. So I just thought to do like a food test review, testing it, review sort of. So let's do that. So I'm just going to get a little portion of our oha soup, one, and tell you guys my most honest review. At least you guys cook with me, so why won't you test the food along with me? It's quite unfair. It's really quite unfair. So this is the oha soup. So I got just little portions of it, little portions to do like a test with me. You guys already saw the one I dished out and then made the previous video. So this is our oha soup and this is the nsala soup, my very honest review. Testing your own food. How do you not be unjust? Is that right? How do you not be biased? Okay, so oha soup. Let me go again. Okay. One thing about the oha soup is that, okay, this oha soup, I think in the spirit of trying to make my pepper less, it's now void of pepper and I don't like it. I don't like the fact that it is totally void of pepper. Like in the bit to try to make my pepper less, it is now totally void of pepper. But aside that, spicing, everything is on point. And spicing is on point, not salty. I don't even eat salt. And this is, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this a 6 over 10. Yeah, 6 over 10 in the sense that spicing, everything is on point. But I feel like for me to, it wasn't intentional not making this food peppery, so that's an error. If it was intentional, then what this is like is void of pepper, and I love pepper, but spicing, everything is on point, not too much and not below average. Does that make sense? Okay, I wanted to be sure that this was recording. So I think that is that with this. So I'll just, our spoon is clear. I think I should take water so it doesn't interfere, so that the oha soup does not interfere with my tasting the nsala. So to our nsala is looking good. As much the pepper is looking too prominent for something that I didn't want to be a lot peppery. I don't know if you guys can see, but the pepper is looking like very prominent. But for this soup, I forgot to give look check. I don't know if the camera will do justice to me doing a video of the soup, but for looks, I give it 100, like 100 over 10 with look. But with taste, spicing is okay, but pepper is like void of pepper, and that was in the bit of not it being too much, and then I totally, it was not giving pepper at all. So for the nsala, of course, look check. Now to tasting. What? Oh, cooking. This is it. This is the one I washed my hand to cook. And to think that I thought this would not have pepper at all. I was thinking that I would fail at the pepper reduction with the nsala, forgetting that palm oil has a way of reducing pepper in food. So here's a trick here that I learned. If you're cooking a meal that has to do with palm oil, that you have to use palm oil, and you feel like maybe, oh, you've overdosed on pepper before putting the palm oil, you can make your palm oil more, your pepper will reduce. Trust me, try it today. But only do that if the meal you're making, you need to put palm oil. So you don't want to do that when you don't even need palm oil in that particular food, if that makes sense. But this is a 10/10. Spicing the pepper is the right amount, and you know what not. The salad is it for me. Like, this is definitely giving me my Valentine wish list. Nothing you can tell me. Nothing you can tell me. It's the salad for me. It's definitely the salad for me. Anyways, like I said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this video. Please do not forget to like this video. Give it a massive thumbs up. Like, if you watch to this point, I see no reason why you're not subscribed. And again, if you guys want to see more of this kind of videos, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comment section. Please let me know in the comment section, and we'll do well to bring this to life. Anyways, rate my apron and cape in the comment section as well. Please do not be brutally brutal on me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.